Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. Today we got some Datadart Havoc Darts. Hopefully we can create a bit of havoc with these and do some decent throwing. But what I think we'll do is we'll head on over to the board, get them out of the box, have a closer look. Okay, so we're over at the table with the Datadart Havoc Darts. Nice sort of like painted sort of design of the writing, some blue sort of like design in the back. But you have the windows showing the setup of the darts. They're 90% tungsten and they're match weighted to 0.1 grams. Over on the back we've got some information about Datadart and what have you. The barcode showing the 24-gram darts and some social media info down the bottom. Quite plain and simple, so let's get the darts out and have a closer look. The simplicity of the packaging shows inside as well. It's just the like cardboard insert that's folded over just to do what it needs to and holds all the darts and the flights in place. So let's have a closer look at actually one of the darts. Starting off at the front of the dart, we have a shortish sort of black coated point. Before we go into, it's in between a conical and a ball nose. It's slightly tapered, so I'd say more of a short conical nose, but that goes straight into the first sort of grip section. There's no ring separating it at all. The actual front section is quite a wide ring that's covered in this knurl pattern. There are 7 of those rings, fairly grippy feeling with the knurl pattern. The actual rings and grooves themselves are square cut. Then we go into a smooth ring in the center with the Datadart etched logo, and then we go into 6 ring section, which is quite wide, but then it has the nano grooves cut into each of the rings, adding much more of a grippy element. Again, it is a square cut ring and groove, and then there is a slight taper at the back with that nano cut going into a like medium Datadart stem. A nice parallel straight barrel is the same width pretty much front to back, even though when you run your fingers over it does feel that the knurl section is slightly wider, but that's just obviously the type of grip that's cut into it. The back section definitely adding more of a grip with the nano grooves. I can feel the roughness as I run my finger and thumb over. Measurements on this start, we got the 24-gram, they're 51 millimeters in length and 6.4 millimeters in width. So it's adding a nice sort of like narrow grouping area, being only 6.4 millimeters. But what I think we'll do is we'll head on over to the board and we'll have a throw. Okay, so we're over in the dart room with the Datadart Havoc Darts. I think these might cause me a little bit of a havoc because they're quite a long dart, especially with those medium stems. I'm much more used to a shorter setup, but the grip itself feels quite grippy at the back, so that'll be interesting. But they're a nice parallel dart and they're really thin, so hopefully we can get some tight grouping. I'm going to have a couple of throws just so I can get used to them before going into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on. They're definitely going in really flat because of the length of the setup, but a nice steady 60. I think we can make an adjustment. Let's see if we can bring it down a little bit. There we go. Ah, oh, there we go. 180. Definitely made an adjustment. Oh, well, can't say much about that. I think we definitely will have to go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. Or a steady 60, really tight. They're going in at a lovely angle now. I've slowed it down. 141 left to get. Oh dear, 47. I pulled that last one. That's left us 94. See if we can pull it back. There we go, in 2 darts. Made the adjustment, I sort of threw it away a little bit there. Done it in 8 darts, got a 180 in the practice throws as well, so definitely more than happy with that. Definitely get some tight grouping with these. They're a nice thin dart, and the difference between the front and rear grip, a bit like chalk and cheese really, depending on the type of grip you like. But yeah, let's go have a final thought. Okay, I didn't do absolutely fantastic, but I'm happy to take out a 94 finish. I reckon if I had a shorter setup on this and I had a bit more of a practice, I think I could do quite well with them. They felt quite nice, had a clean release sort of coming from the hand. It was more the setup that sort of flipped them about just a little bit, but I did get a 180 in practice, so that was always a bonus. Grip rating on this, I'm going to give it a grip rating of 2.5. It's dead smack in the middle. It's because of that like nano grip that's in the wider rings that I'm making it a little bit grippier than I normally would if it didn't have that. But like I said, it was given a fairly clean release. It was just the length of the setup that was slightly throwing me off. Price point is £43.95. I think that's absolutely fantastic. It's a great price point. It's dead smack in the middle. It is a 90% tungsten dart, and if you're like a front or mid gripper and you like a knurl grip, this is really going to suit you at the front of the barrel, and that extra grip that you get at the back because of that like nano ring grip that's on the wider rings adds another element as well. The weights on these are 22, 24, 26, so it's a nice range of weights whether you like light or heavy darts, but the width of it was a good selling point. You get some nice close grouping on there. If you've got a set of these or you're looking to get a set, or if you agree or disagree with anything I've said, head on down to the comment section. I try and get back to you all, and I do love your feedback, whether it's good or bad, because hopefully I can help improve my reviews for you. Make sure you tick subscribe and tick the notification bell. Lots of stuff coming up in the future. Could be something that you've really been looking forward to, and check out some of our past videos. There's lots on there, and as always, make sure you come back, check us out again soon. Bye.